Hello everyone, my name is Gabby, and welcome back to another Dragon Ball Super review. This time we're reviewing episode 11. The fight between Goku and Beerus continues. It looks like Goku gets some good hits in, but it turns out this is just a ploy. Beerus is playing with Goku. He only wants to see the full limits of the Super Saiyan God's power, and he'll do whatever it takes to let that happen. But it seems like, at the end of the day, Goku is just too weak. Beerus deals Goku a major blow, disappointed, believing that perhaps Goku wasn't the challenge that he dreamed of. He sends Goku to the bottom of the ocean. But Goku, not wanting to give up, excited by Beerus' power, taps into even more of the Super Saiyan God's power. He comes back to the battle in full force, explaining that he can be even stronger. The fight isn't over yet. So, what did I like about this episode? Well, to be honest, this fight was a lot more complex than I gave it credit for when I was just watching it without any subtitles at all. The fact that in this episode, I sort of could understand Beerus' character a bit more. I feel like they almost developed him a little bit more than from everything that we've seen in the past few episodes. I mean, before all we saw him, he was just a villain. But from this episode, I think I sort of get him a bit more. He's this god of destruction, and he's more powerful than anyone, besides Beast, obviously, but we don't know that yet. He's more powerful than anyone, and he never has a challenge ever. He can just destroy planets, he can destroy universes, he can destroy whatever. Nothing has ever challenged him in his life. So when he finds out that if he has this dream that there was a challenge, he dropped everything to go to Earth and find out if that was true. And now that the Super Saiyan God is here, he wants to believe that this is the thing that's challenging him. So he's doing everything in his power to try and see if Goku is this challenge that he believed that Goku is. And if Goku isn't a challenge, then he's just disappointed. But he doesn't want that to happen. He doesn't want Goku to just give up. He doesn't want Goku to be weak. He wants Goku to be strong. He wants to give a challenge, the first challenge that Beerus has probably ever had in his life. I also really enjoyed the fight choreography in this episode. It wasn't just punches and kicks. They were doing a lot more creative with their use of attacks. There was Goku. There's Beerus with his sort of explosive touch. Kind of reminded me of this character from the episode of Hunter x Hunter that I was watching a while. He just touches him and he sort of explodes and flies out. And then there was Beerus having these weird sort of atom-shaped balls that can just destroy planets. And then when he spent that really big blast with Goku. And then Goku, instead of just deflecting it, or instead of just moving it away in usual Dragon Ball fashion, he actually crushes it with his hand, which is something that probably doesn't really make physical sense at all, but it looked cool and it was very creative. It was something that you didn't really see in Dragon Ball before. Once again, I do like how they're doing this how they're changing this from Battle of Gods. They're not just having that, Goku is immediately a threat to Beerus with Super Saiyan God, automatically. This is just no, with Super Saiyan God, he's not as powerful and he's not even a challenge. It's really how Goku is using the power and how Goku is learning how to adapt with it. That's what's making it a challenge. That's what's making him a challenge with Beerus. I think it's a bit more interesting, and I think it makes Goku a bit more interesting, as opposed to what happened in the movie. I think this is an improvement. It's good. I like it. Also, this was one of the first episodes where I actually really felt like I really loved the soundtrack. There was one piece of soundtrack that this piece of music that they use in the previews I don't really understand. I don't really like that piece. But all of the other pieces of music I actually felt like they were actually used really well in this episode. It felt good. It felt like actually good music placement, and the music was actually added to the music, and it made the music not seem jarring. As for what I didn't like about this episode, just that weird part where Beerus... So can Goku heal himself now? I mean, what was that? There's this thing where Beerus sort of does this weird sort of punches through Goku's chest. There's this weird sort of flaming hole. Then Goku gets excited and then the hole disappears. And they zoom in on it. They show you the thing. That's supposed to be a major plot point. Because if Goku can apparently heal himself now, I don't like that idea. I think that's a stupid idea. Can we stop giving Goku more unique abilities? He's already the only one of the cast who can teleport. Do we have to give him other unique things that are just for him? It's a real pet peeve I have with Dragon Ball, and with just TV shows in general. When they give the main character, either really special attention, either they get new power-ups or whatever in a show like this, or they just get a whole bunch of scenes where everyone's talking about how amazing the main character is. I honestly don't enjoy it. I like it, when screen time and attention is just shared between multiple characters. When you don't just have one character who is the most important thing ever. So next episode, we're going to get more fighting, obviously, and unfortunately, realizing I've just found out about what some of the new episode previews are called, getting some more information. It looks like this fight between Goku and Beerus is going to take a while. Like, it seems to be almost as long as like everything that's come before it. Like, it seems like it's going to be a pretty long battle. We have at least like 2 more episodes left. So I guess the question is how Toei is going to do this without it going to start getting boring. But that was Dragon Ball Super episode 11. I honestly really enjoyed it. I think it was very smart. I think it was a lot better than I thought it was. And I thought it was pretty good when I was just watching it raw. Because I think it tried to be interesting. It tried to sort of look into the characters. It was a mindless fight. It was a mindless punching fest, whatever. But it was creative, and it did explore sides of Beerus that even I didn't really think about. Or like I sort of thought about, but then I thought that their show and the like Battle of Gods and Resurrection F themselves, when they had Beerus in there, they never really touched up on this point. But Super has touched up on this point. I'm actually really enjoying it. I think it was great. So this is Gabby signing out, and I'll see you all next week. Bye, guys.